Hi, this is Beth Butler with Hope Unlimited, where we help overwhelmed professionals excel. And today I'd like to talk to you about a common thing that we all deal with, email. And I want to encourage you to change your attitude because email is not the enemy. And what prompted me to do this video today was I had read an article this morning, as a matter of fact, that I'm going to keep anonymous, but you've probably seen similar things in the business world. And the author was basically coming across to me like they were having a new attitude about email, and that essentially a lot of it was a waste of time, and that they were going to kind of be taking more control in a way and not responding to certain things or in particular expected ways. In general, I understood where the author was coming from, that they had felt like email had overly invaded their professional life, and that they weren't going to let it anymore, kind of thing. And I can commend that. But there was sort of a tone to the post that rubbed me the wrong way, to be quite honest. And I wanted to kind of say, look, to the professional world today, as a prompter from having read this post. A couple of things. Email is part of our everyday professional life. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And so if we have a poor attitude about it, we're going to just be frustrated, adding a different level of discontent to our workday that we really don't need to do. Email is simply another form of communication. There's always been forms of communication in the work world. Before email, there were memos, and so there was all kinds of paper. There were things that were circulated. I remember the days when we would circulate a newsletter around, and it was like this check sheet that when you read it and saw it, you checked it off and you put it back into another person's mailbox. There's a lot more mailboxes than physical mailboxes than maybe there are today. Now we have it electronic, and now we have notifications from other things, and we do have phone calls and all that. There's been phones have been around for years and years. There's always been interruptions to our day, whether it be phone calls, whether it be mail. And I think part of the problem when people get frustrated with the email is that if it's set up on your computer in a way where it dings you and you're interrupted by it, well, then of course you're going to be interrupted more than the old days when you would walk to your mailbox when you were ready and sort through your mail. But folks, email is here to stay, and it's not the enemy. I am getting so tired of people feeling like email is this side thing, and here's my job. My job is to do this, and email is just an annoying side thing I'm supposedly supposed to look at. No, folks, email is part of your work. There are messages in that email. There are pieces of news. There are important elements of your day that are going to be contained in email. There's relationships that build an email no differently than if you're talking to a coworker about a project. Stop thinking email is the enemy and some separate thing that you must, toss away or get rid of as much as possible. Now, I totally get that you want to control it. I totally get that there's way too much of it. But to have the attitude that sometimes comes across when people are talking about taking control of their email, that it is some kind of enemy. No, there is business that is conducted by email more than you know. And when you don't respond to emails, it is telling to other people. I can tell, for example, if a client is interested in working with us or a colleague might be interested in becoming part of our collective, it does not take me long to figure out how professionally responsive they are or how responsible they're being based on how they respond to tasks or questions in email. There are sales that are missed because people are not answering email. There are colleagues that are frustrated because people are not giving a response with the quick information that colleague needs to keep moving. So folks, let's all grow up and understand that email is part of our professional life. Yes, we can take and learn how to handle it. And that's part of what I do to help people, not only clients, helping them with email, but even providing resources from Hope Unlimited. For example, my coffee break course on becoming an email hero forget inbox zero, become an email hero. Go to my website at bethbuetler.com and click on Hope Academy, and you will be led to all my courses. And that coffee break course can be done in less than an hour, and it will give you pointers for taking better control and being a hero in how you handle email and having your professional reputation improved upon by getting better at handling your inbox. So that's kind of my rant for today, is to stop being have this sense that email is beneath you, that I should not have to do that. No, it's part of your job, and it will be probably for many, many years. So stop having an attitude that it's beneath you. Learn how to handle it. Get back to people and understand that there are gems of business going on in those conversations, in relationships. If you ignore that, you are missing out on some potential growth in your business and in your career if you don't have the right attitude about email. Email is not the enemy. All right, thanks for listening. I hope you'll visit bethbuetler.com and sign up for my weekly blog post, and check out Hope Academy for courses on email and other things to help you overcome overwhelm. Thanks for listening.